Anne Mary Letzick, and I'm the co-owner of Snowdrift Art Space in Winslow, Arizona.
And my name's Dan Lutzick, and I'm both the artist and one of the co-owners for Snowdrift Art Space.
Winslow was founded in 1880 as a railroad town by the Atlantic and Pacific Railroad, which was pretty soon taken over by the Santa Fe Railroad. And this particular building was the most important branch of the Babbitt Brothers mercantile stores. It operated as a Babbitt Brothers store that changed over time from 1914 through the 1970s.
After that, it was called the P&H for a while, and then it became a collection of things. It was a swap meet place. It was an ice cream parlor. It was sometimes more than one thing at once. It was a auto parts tire store. It was a hardware store, and it was a Mexican restaurant. Those are all the things that we know it was. We're not sure if there were more businesses than that. I think it'd be safe to say I'm a process artist. I'm interested in three things as a process artist. I'm interested in a general concept, I'm interested in the material that I'm using to make the object, and then I'm interested in how I work that material. As it turns out, the materials that have sort of been available to me throughout all this time is building materials that come with the restoration of old buildings. They're fairly basic materials, so instead of working with fine marble or linen canvas, I work with plywood. It may sound like old plywood from a concrete pour is boring, but it actually has a really wonderful patina, and there's a lot going on in it. So really it's a blend of all those things together that sort of inspire me when I'm making things. You know, an awareness of what the material can do, what the concept is I want to bring to it, and what the limits are for working it, sort of respecting the fact that plywood's never going to be some sort of fine material. It's always going to have this rough edge and, you know, this layered look.
When people ask me what it's like to live in this space, I say it's a wonderful, challenging place to live. The wonderful part is the amount of space, the artwork, and how we filled it up with our lives together. The challenging part is that it's a 100-year-old building with a 10,000 square foot roof, and sometimes that has some issues.
It's an odd way to live, and the public, I think, when they come in, really sort of respect that. They get the fact that we're very passionate about the way we live. They are as interested in how we do it as in what the objects and pieces are that are here. And I think a lot of them are somewhat stunned because there's an enormous amount of material in this building, and they wonder how much time and energy did you put into that. But it's not, from our standpoint, it's not time and energy, it's literally our lives. In my case, 20 years of making and collecting things. If you apply 20 years of your life to something, it's not that difficult to create a space if you're focused.
Snowdrift Art Space is located on historic Route 66 in downtown Winslow. We're at 120 West 2nd Street, and the best way to schedule an appointment is to go to our website, which is snowdriftart.com.